I have another phone for you all. Let's take a look at the OnePlus 15. Good day, you beautiful people. I finally have it. The OnePlus 15 is the brand's flagship this year, so I'm excited to check it out. In this video, we're taking our first look at the phone. We're gonna be unboxing it. We're gonna look at what's new. We're gonna check out the cameras with a quick camera tour and some sample shots. I'm not gonna dilly-dally. Let's unbox. So exciting about the OnePlus 15. First of all, this thing is powered by a Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 chip. It has a cooling system, and for gamers, this phone can do 120 FPS on Mobile Legends if that's your thing. Also, that's a 165Hz display. Yeah, it's looking like this is gonna be a hit with people who game on their phones. Another crazy thing about it, this thing has 7,300 mAh battery. It's crazy how big the batteries are getting. Finally, this reps a triple 50 megapixel rear camera setup on the back and a 32 megapixel selfie shooter, which we'll explore later on in this video. But for now, let's take a closer look at this phone. So first of all, let me just say that there is a purple version of this phone. And so when I got this color, the Sandstorm, I wasn't too thrilled because I wanted the purple one, but that's until I touched this phone. It has a very nice and unique texture. It's just really nice to touch. Like, it's matte and it's almost like rubbery, but not really. I don't know, it just feels very premium for me. Obviously, you get the OnePlus logo, that triple cam module on the back. Now, I love how the module matches the back of the phone. It just looks so nice for me. And on the side here, you get your volume rocker, your unlock button. At the bottom, you get your speakers, USB-C SIM tray. And then, of course, on the other side, you get that space key. Now, up top, you still get speakers as well. And let me just point out that the sides of this phone, it matches that nice back. Up front, that is a flat screen, and you get that 32 megapixel selfie camera. Another interesting feature on the OnePlus 15 would be this key. Very similar to Nothing's essential key feature. This is called the Plus key, and one press of this key sends that screenshot to what they call the mind space. Basically, this area saves and collates those screenshots. But what's really cool about it is that this integrates Google Gemini. So for example, whatever screenshot you save on MySpace using the Plus key, MindSpace knows the context of it. And what this means is that it'll be very useful when it comes to recall. So for people like me who have a number of screenshots but can never even sort through it, all I need to do now, for example, would be to ask Gemini, for example, ask it where my screenshots of bag ideas are, and it'll automatically pull those screenshots that it finds with the bags from MindSpace. I'd imagine that'd be very, very useful. Now, aside from that, the OnePlus 15 has other AI features. There's AI Recorder that transcribes meetings and audio notes. There's AI Portrait Glow, which will fix lighting in your photos, or even AI Scan, which will scan documents and turn them into PDFs. Right, now, let's take a quick camera tour. Right? Time for a quick camera tour. So you have wide 1x, 2x, 3x. Ooh, look at you. 7x. Up until, oh my gosh, that's crazy, 120 times zoom. And then back to wide. Up top, you have flash settings. You have your EV settings. You have your exposure settings. You have your motion photo. There is an action mode, Google Lens, and even more settings. Now here you have different filters, and then you get even more filters, and there's a CCD filter on here as well, which should be a cool thing to test out. And then you get your beauty mode. On the right, you get portrait, which lets you do 1x, 2x, 3.5x, and by the way, 3.5 times zoom here is the optical zoom, and that's as much as it'll go. Back to 1x, this is where you toggle the aperture, and then you get the same filters and a beauty mode. You get a text scanner, and then under more, you get your night mode, you get a high-res mode, pano mode, pro video mode, and yes, this phone can shoot log, and there's even a way you can preview your color-graded footage. You get a slow-mo mode, time-lapse mode, long exposure mode. There is a dual view mode, though I'm not surprised because this has been a mode we've seen on Android phones for so long. You get an underwater mode, a dock scanner, and tilt shift. And then on video, you can do wide, 1x, 2x, 3.5x. Again, 3.5x is the optical zoom, 7x up until, 18x. Then back to wide, and then you get a master mode. You can do auto or pro, and then this allows you to switch around the settings of the cameras, and then you get these like little sort of filters, or very similar to film simulations, and you can change around all the different settings as well. So for example, you can change your soft light, tonality, saturation, how cold or warm the photo is. It's really cool stuff, because then you can tweak your photos to look a certain way shooting on this phone. And yes, you can shoot RAW as well. Now on to selfies. So this is video, and you can do 4K 30 or 60 FPS on selfies. You can do wide, 1x, 2x, up until 2x. You can let's zoom out first. You can change the depth of field, so that means you can change how blurry the background is, as you can see here. And then you also get your flash settings, your exposure, your steady mode, your HDR up here. You have your filters, and of course the beauty mode. Oh wait, let me correct myself. We now call it the retouch mode. And then on photo, you can do wide, 1x, 2x, up until 2x. Same features on the right here and up top, except you have motion photo here, and then you get a portrait mode that lets you do wide, 1x, and adjust your bokeh as well. You get the same features on the right side. And then you get back to text scanner, and then we're back to more. Here are some sample shots with this phone. Our first look at the OnePlus 15. Let me know what you guys think. Of course, this being just our first look, I am still thinking about what else I'm gonna test out with this phone. Let me know if you want a vlog test or social media test. Comment down below. That's it for today. If you want to see how I use my tech on a daily basis, find me online. That's isadoes_ on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Till next time.